These are genius Little Guy Max mods, upgrades, and accessories that will make your small camper camping life much easier. This is video number 3 of 5 in my Randy's Adventures Wanna Camp Together meetup, Little Guy Max modifications, upgrades, and accessories extravaganza video playlist.
Hi, I'm Mary Gus, and this is my husband Rich, and we are from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And this is our second year with the little guy.
Yep, just starting out.
So it's pretty much as it looked when we bought it. But we are very neat and clean people. We like the uncluttered look. And so we just have a couple of organizing places that I was very pleased with. So the first one would be up here. These are magazine racks. I can't take that credit. I got that off of the internet from somebody else, but it's nice because I can just pick them out and turn them around when we travel, which keeps them in place. And this was a water bottle holder, but because I'm so short, I really like that instead of stacking them because you had to pull the whole thing out to get. This is separate. I just paired it with that. And then I can put my bowls up there.
Nice. That is very nice and clean and organized.
Yeah. It gives me satisfaction.
Right?
It does.
I understand that.
And then the other place I have, it might look a little messy now, but this is how I organized this drawer because it was just a catch-all drawer. But it's nice because I can, at a glance, see pretty much everything I have. I got these at Target.
Plastic buckets.
They're just little plastic buckets. And you can get, I got like, I don't know, as many as I needed. I just took a picture of my drawer and the measurements and what I needed to put in there.
Okay.
And I went to Target and was able to find these. And they're all different sizes. I have a size that's this size, a skinny, long.
Well, I like too that they're a little flexible.
They are, and then they're very forgiving that way because as you can see, I can put that in there and that's fine. And it fits fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go as small as this. Here's one that's very small, you know, this little guy. And so I got a bunch of those and I have another one here. And then there's this little size here. So I can put utility things in here, which is really awesome. And you can move it around as you grow and as things change, you're not stuck with one specific thing. And
so see how that will keep you really organized.
It does. You got to guard against just throwing stuff in there, though.
And that's what we tend to do when you don't have organization like that.
Yeah, you just tend to throw something in there, and then all of a sudden you have this drawer. It's like, oh my gosh, it's overwhelming. What do I do? But here is the other thing that I did. We don't have a lot of hanging things. These are just the couple of coats and jackets that we have. And then this is where I put my stuff. This is all my clothes.
And this is just one piece that you bought and you just set it in here. And it just sits there.
It's 2 pieces together.
Oh.
It was 2 that come apart. And so I just stacked them. I got them off of Amazon and they fit perfectly. I certainly had to take measurements and I looked around on Amazon and that's what I found. And it was really awesome because it fits perfectly. And so all of my stuff is there. All of our shoes are here. It was just what we decided to do. I'm not even sure how that happened. And then that's our dirty clothes. And then when we leave at the end of the weekend, just have to take that out so that we can do the laundry and then just bring it back in that same thing that came from Target. Those are my organizing ideas. And you need to turn around and take a picture of Little Bear.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I was being watched. You didn't tell me I was being watched.
So that's Little Bear. He came from the Skyline Drive, a very special place for me. And we went there last year, and that's how my camper got its name, Little Bear.
Thank you for sharing your little bear with us.
You're welcome.
Hello, we're Jeff and Dawn from Wadsworth, Ohio. This is our first time camping with the group. And at this point, you've seen a lot of trailers with a lot of modifications, pretty much the same thing that we've done. You're more than happy to look inside, including the nails going through to hold the drawers in place. But there is one accessory that I don't think you've seen yet, and it's one of my top 5, but when you need it, it's number 1. And it's very simple. It is called the self-priming water hose. So when you run out of water and you're boondocking or even at a park and you just need a few gallons more, I take my little jug, I go fill it with water. I put it on the battery box out front. I put this into the trailer, and then you say, where's the water pump? The water pump is this little copper doohickey with a little glass ball. You stick it in the tube, you shake it 3 times, and it pumps the water. And it'll take 5 gallons into the camper in 1 minute. So then, if you only need a few gallons, one more night, it's perfect. So that is my number 1 accessory.
That's a goodie.
And it's cheap, and it's on Amazon. And you should endorse it.
Okay.
But you're more than happy to see inside.
Nanny and Papa.
Very simple. These hold in place to hold your plate. And this holds the bowl, so if they don't come out going down the road. So very simple, but very functional. Baskets for all of our coffee and tea mugs. Camco. And then we have baskets above the fridge for each of us for our toiletries.
Okay, so this is where you keep your toiletries. You got a his and hers?
His and hers.
Okay.
And then in the corner, we love fruit. So we want to keep it off the counter to have more counter space. So we just put in that little macrame hanger. And then obviously we take it down while we're going down the road. And then a board that we had to match the wood, the maple wood in the little guy to cover the cook stock, because we primarily cook outside unless we're in cold weather camping. And the little rope baskets from Home Goods for all of our electronics and cords and dog leashes and you name it.
Hi, I'm Dina,
And I'm Rich.
and we're from Pennsylvania, Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. This is a 2023 Max. So we have a few things to show you, modifications that we've made. Start front here. We flip the jack, the head of the jack, because we couldn't get our tailgate down. There are 4 bolts underneath here that you need to take off, and then you rotate the head because it used to face forward and now it faces backwards. So it's fully functional with the tailgate. We can get it up and down. Of course, you have to block up your tongue first so the camper's stable before because you have to retract the arm of the jack. And then this came with the sewer hose holder. However,
When you put the hose in,
it didn't fit.
there was too much pressure inside that it was hard to close the door.
Well, you could not get the door closed.
We extended 6 inches on each side.
6 inches on each side using these L brackets. And this was an existing plastic bracket attached to this. So we brought it out. It was mounted back here. So we extended it this far on both sides. So now it's functioning.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question because I'm trying to understand. How did you extend it?
They are a
It's
tube inside
It's sleeved.
a tube inside a tube.
I see. It's a tube inside of a tube.
Right.
Oh,
It
okay.
can be, it's made to be extended.
Okay.
However, the way they mounted it back here on each side, you could not put the complete hose in. So it was worthless unless you had very short fishing rods or marshmallow forks. So, all right. Laundry is always an issue with drying your towels. Not anymore. So this is entirely removable. What we used is a flag bracket holder and then built this frame. This joint, and this joint are not
Yep.
glued together so that you can knock this apart with a rubber mallet. This top piece comes off. This bottom assembly stays together. So you can break the whole
So we
thing
have-
down.
2 lengths here and then 2 there.
You can break the whole thing down, pop it in your basement, and away you go. It works wonderfully.
Except if it rains.
Yeah, except for
If it rains. Everybody has the antenna switch that is buried underneath the seat that you have to open up your seat to get to. So we modified things. See in that back corner? Yes. We drilled a hole
It's in the bottom.
from the bottom up into the bottom of that cabinet and ran all the wires up into that electrical box that we modified. It was what we had. But now, in order to do your antenna switch, all you have to do is lift up this cover and it's right there that you can turn it on. Much more convenient. And most recently also were these, okay,
I'll switch sides with you.
were these Velcro straps that we added to keep these cabinet doors shut. We use the holes to keep the drawers and use double headed nails so that you can pull them out easily. So that secures the drawers.
Just drill a hole into the side here. Just stick the nail in.
It's at a slight angle. It's right here.
Comes in here.
Okay, I see that.
We did the same thing with this large drawer too, because you can access that from here.
Yeah. So all you did was hole here, hole
Hole
here,
here.
and hole here. And then all you had to do is
Slide that in.
Yeah.
It just slides right in.
and it won't come open.
Brilliant.
We added this shelf. It was just a piece of that knockdown furniture that you have, a shelf from that we modified, cut it to fit in the back corner. And when we're traveling, I just put these on, and I always label my noodles so I know where they go. And so I know what fits in. So things don't slide. And then we just added these straps. Now it's a Velcro strap. You close your door, you unlatch it, slide that through, back through, and strap it shut. They don't move.
They won't come open.
You're not going anywhere.
Just goes.
This just goes through there, and it holds the door shut perfectly. And
Smart. I've never seen anybody use those.
and I just throw my dish drainer mat over things in here if you're on a bumpy road. We added wire shelves. They're just with little brackets so that they can be peeled off if need be. And then we use these felt baskets. We each have two, tops and bottoms if you want, whatever. Have another one of the Velcro straps here to hold this cabinet door shut. And it just gives us, it's multiplied our storage.
Hi, we're Jeff and Donna Blizzard from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, and we're here with our 2021 Little Guy Max. Well, welcome to the Gray Nomad. That's what we call our little guy. Over here we have a homemade table that Donna's father, a woodworker, made for us. We mounted this on the Lagoon mount apparatus, and it is a wonderful table that goes everywhere you want it to go when it's on screen. So we love this. It is a life changer for the inside the camper.
So swivels
And turns and drops down. It fits right in between, just like the old table did. So all the dimensions are the same as the original table.
Nice.
And then we have these nice little bumpers so that nobody has to get cuts on their head, which is really important.
I can't tell you. This is the corner that's gotten me more times than once.
I've been the one just opposite. Last year, we were fellow camper, the Myers, our friends, told us about the Alpha system, the shelf system, and we went and bought that for the pantry. And it's wonderful. They're nice long drawers, and they open up, and it just makes it a lot easier to store things for the kitchen items.
And what'd you call that?
Alpha system, and we got it from the Container Store. And I don't know where the Container Store is besides King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, but I'm sure there's others. And it is a game changer, so much so that we bought another one and put it in our wardrobe for our clothes. And what's nice about this is that they come with dividers so that you can separate your clothes, and you have thin drawers. Of course, we lose the closet, but we can still hang 3 or 4 things if we need to. And that's the extent really of what we've done here, other than just some attempts at wallpaper and paint that didn't really go well. But
That's been a hot topic this weekend.
Yes.
And I think the conclusion is they don't stick very well.
they don't stick very well, especially if you don't prime the walls. And of course, we love this sink topper. This has been really helpful, giving us more counter space and drain area. And the last thing I want to show you is the spice rack that we put up. So some metal backing, and then a series of different canisters for spices and for Donna to use for when she's cooking. I just clean. She cooks.
Oh, you do the
I try to. Yes. The only other thing we've done was replace our TV, the original TV, with a Roku smart TV. And the picture is so much better. It's beautiful. And then you can stream whatever you want to stream.
I gotta let everybody know. It smells so good
Yes,
here.
we got some
You know
meatballs.
what she's cooking?
Meatballs and sausage.
Oh, that's for a potluck.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, it smells so
Isn't that
good.
amazing?
I'm Lance from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I have a YouTube channel, Dr. Boomer. Am I allowed to slip that in?
I think you already did.
I think I did. And I travel my Class C 6 months out of the year. And I couldn't wait to get to Randy's Adventures meetup again, even though I don't have a Max. That's okay.
We are so glad that you're here.
So I think from the last time I was at your meetup, Randy, I did 3 upgrades. And that was, I'll go from worst to best. So
Okay.
first thing to do, a lot of RVers, to get rid of their oven, right?
Yeah.
And want to use storage. So I bought a brand new cooktop, and then I use the bottom part now for pots and pans.
Nice.
You need to buy these little things in between them
Yeah.
so they don't rattle. And then I bought this brand new convection microwave with a grill feature in here. So I could cook hamburgers, hot dogs, fish, and chicken, and that you think it was right off the barbecue. But you ready for this? This is my best upgrade now. A girl that was at your meetup last year is the one that I kind of copied, but it was amazing. This table will slide all the way forward like that. And I put a landing here so I can lie down and watch TV right there. Pretty cool?
Pretty cool.
Or I could bring it all the way this way and nice and close while I'm eating breakfast and dinner.
Really cool. So how did you do that, Lance?
So it's just 2 brackets from Amazon at $20. That you one screws on the wall and then one screws on the end of the table. And that's it. I put a little grease on to make it slipperier. And it worked great. It's been the best upgrade I've done this year.
There's more you got to see, and you don't want to miss out because this was just video number 3 of 5 in my Randy's Adventures Want to Camp Together meetup, Little Guy Max, and other small campers, modifications, upgrades, accessories, extravaganza, video playlist. So click the playlist right now to keep on watching.